But it wasn't the final day of an election campaign Malcolm Turnbull would have wanted. He tripped up, giving an early morning guarantee a visit to the doctor will not get more expensive if he wins. Well, Catalina Flores joins us now from the Town Hall, where they are voting already. And Catalina, as guarantees go, that one from Malcolm Turnbull didn't last long.
No, it didn't, Hugh. It was a last-minute promise he was forced to clarify when I asked him how he could guarantee that. He said, of course, doctors can charge whatever they like, and in the same answer turned the attack back onto the GPs. But the whole saga derailed what should have been a pretty uneventful last day on the campaign for Malcolm Turnbull.
54 days in, and the Prime Minister seems to have found his groove.
There you go.
Taking his entourage and stopping traffic for a final chaotic street walk in Sydney's inner west.
We can't have you tripping.
But the PM may have tripped up himself, giving this guarantee that Medicare costs wouldn't rise under his government.
Sam, absolutely.
It was swiftly contradicted by the country's peak doctors group, which warned patients could be forking out up to $25 more for a visit, thanks to the government's freeze on the GP rebate.
We know that there are some GPs that are already changing their billing practices, and that commences today.
While Malcolm Turnbull later backtracked, clarifying doctors can pay what they like, he says any extra fees shouldn't be blamed on his policies.
If a doctor wishes to charge more, he or she may attribute that higher charge to whatever they like, but they cannot credibly attribute it to not getting an extra 60 cents this year.
With just hours to go until Australia decides, the current state of play in the House of Representatives shows it'll be a tough ask for Labor, needing 21 seats to achieve an all-important 76-seat majority.
This is a very close election. No one can take it for granted.
So if you believe the national polls, this election is a tight contest, but the government is confident it's winning the battle in these crucial marginal seats.
But the question still remains whether growing voter disenchantment will reward minor parties and independents. Charismatic Senator Nick Xenophon may end up being the third wheel of Australian politics if his party's strong polling translates to the ballot box.
There's a real chance we are going to cause a few upsets tomorrow night.
For many, the outcome is far from predictable, but this guy is in little doubt.
Now, Hugh, 2.5 million Australians have already cast their vote at pre-polling centres such as the one I'm at now. That compares to 1.86 million at the same time in 2013, but their all-important judgment will be revealed tomorrow night.
People getting in early. Catalina Flores, thank you.
As you remember, we invited Bill Shorten on last night and extended the same invitation to the Prime Minister tonight for a live chat, but he says he's too busy. Meanwhile, his opponent didn't have it all his own way today. Mr Shorten is still being dogged by questions about his future should he lose tomorrow. Here's Adam Todd from the campaign trail.
We want Bill. We want Bill.
These Labor supporters clearly want Bill. But does the rest of the country?
If you vote Labor tomorrow, we won't let you down. Thank you very much.
The Labor leader spent the final full day of campaigning playing to his strengths. A Save Medicare rally, followed by morning tea discussing the NDIS, a visit to an Indigenous GP clinic and a street walk in Western Sydney. Making his final pitch,
Vote Labor, we'll look after Medicare, yeah?
And hoping to defy the odds and snatch an unlikely victory. And so the Bill bus is reaching the end of the road. The question left unanswered is what will happen to the man himself if voters don't get on board and back him tomorrow.
There's only one scenario which I'm dealing with 24 hours before the end of this election. It's to win this election.
But if Labor loses, speculation is mounting Anthony Albanese will contest for the leadership. Today, Senator Sam Dastyari, an influential power broker, hosed down reports.
Ridiculous. Look, can I just say, this is ridiculous speculation. There is nothing here. There is no story.
For now, the only story Labor wants is victory tomorrow night. Adam Todd, 10 Eyewitness News.
Well, the police constantly remind us how dangerous it is to use mobile phones while driving. Riskier than drink driving, apparently. But it seems even Foreign Minister Julie Bishop is failing to get the message. She was snapped in Perth late yesterday, fiddling with the phone. The Deputy Liberal leader today apologised in a statement. Oddly, police say they do not plan to charge her.